Thunderbird today. We've been to the Retired with Cars breakfast this morning in Eddyville, Illinois. And now we're on 147 heading toward Vienna, heading toward Vienna. Just want to let you see some of the beautiful area. Get your old car out, drive, exercise it. She's begging to be put on the highway. For those of you who live in Southern Illinois, hey, maybe you have, maybe you haven't been on some of these back roads, but they are beautiful. You gotta get on your back roads of America. You see how beautiful this is out here. And if you don't have an old car, still get out on the back roads. You don't know what you might find, and you just might happen to see an old car for sale that is a car that you've been thinking about. Just gotta take the road less traveled. Oh yes, it's nice out here. The Bird does do really well on these roads. It's kind of like driving down the road in your living room sofa. I love it. You always see Vice Grip Garage, talking about, you know, getting out, doing your thing. Get those cars out and drive them. Save them if you can. I appreciate Derek and all he does for the car community. Pole Barn Garage and Dalton over there. He inspires you to fix what you can, learn what makes your car tick, save it, drive it. So this goes out to Vice Grip Garage and Pole Barn Garage. In my 77 Thunderbird, guys, taking the trip. We're going to get it out way more this summer, and I truly enjoy the ride. And we're going to show you, here's a big grade truck hill. It's on cruise control. This is probably a 10% grade or more. Cruise control does keep it under control a little. And pulling the hill, we had her set on 60. She's pulling pretty good. We only lost about 4 miles an hour in the old girl climbing that hill with the cruise control on. Get your old cars out. And if you don't have an old car to go on a trip with, save you some money and get you something. Make it yours. Of course, make it run, make it safe. Get out on the road. All right, coming in the little town of Vienna. They've put them a new circle here. A lot of circle coming around in southern Illinois, which is pretty cool because you don't really have to deal with the stoplights and all that anymore. They got them little Stuckies here, little gas stations, and we're going to pull off here in this Stuckies because gas here is actually down to $1.49. We like that. All right, folks. All right, if you guys haven't been in the Stuckies, these are old truck stops way back in the day, auto stops, but they've got their own brand of candies and stuff, all kinds of goodies. We're gonna stop here and get us a little fuel. But what's really neat, you can pick up stuff, I guess, a smaller version of Buc-ee's, but this is Stuckey's. So you can see all the different things. If you're into the skulls, if you're into wolves, all kinds of different skull shapes. That one's kind of cool with that little retro look. You get home stuff, all kinds of goodies here, and your cold adult beverages, all kinds of little goodies and knickknacks for your home. They even have, there's your patriotic cups and such, little dragons if you're into that. More of the skulls and that kind of thing. Big time into that apparently. You can get your signs, small ones, big ones. So it is pretty cool. There's some dragons, canon, fantasy stuff. Even got some pirates. Oh yeah, there's your pirates. It is nice. So that's really cool, that Last Supper. That is really cool. Get a chance, if you're ever in southern Illinois, there's a couple Stuckies that I know of here. One here in Vienna, one in Johnston City, Illinois. That's pretty sweet. You like the Chevy trucks. That's what I was going to show you. Plus, they got a little toy selection for your kids. All that little toy stuff. They even got some candles and gas pumps. Oh yeah, the lighted marquees. Historic 66 one's really neat. Full-on gas pumps, which is really cool. Alright, so we got our gas paid for. We're gonna leave out and get some gas in the car. Stuckey is a pretty neat place. Make sure you check it out on your trip through Vienna. Sorry, we got close. Had to get that door open. Yeah, we're out cruising around today, heading to Thunderbird, and there she is at the gas pump, waiting to get some gas. I got my co-driver with me. So, yep, we're gonna get a little gas here, and we'll get back on the road. All right, we got our gas. You can see there she's full. $4.09 here in Vienna, a gallon, and that's like 50 cents cheaper than what it is in my hometown of Heron. So I had to stop and top her off. Let's get out here on the road, and we're going to check out the little town of Vienna. This is on Route 146, and pretty nice little town. You got your restaurants, Mexican restaurant we just passed. This one coming up is the Family Vienna Diner. I've been there to that one. It's pretty good. They do have Rusty's Home Center here. Got a nice little park. Coming up here on your right. It's going to be hard to see, but yeah. Vienna Park. Pretty nice. Big nice park here. We're fixing to get into downtown Vienna. There's a little place over here on the right called Ned's Shed. Some of the best burgers in the area. At the four-way of 45 and 146. Ned's Shed is like 1 block south of it. Check her out. And if you're ever down here, that's what you'd be calling probably. We're going up, so maybe this is uptown, but downtown, or whatever you want to call it, just a little small town. They've got some issues with a little building here, and they're putting new utilities in, so they're updating their little town. There's the Johnson County Courthouse. I don't remember when they upgraded that building, but brick construction, probably 70s or 80s, maybe newer. Somebody, if you watch this from Johnson County, or let me know. We're getting ready to leave out of Vienna. You got the tractor sales. Get you come down here to LS Tractor. You get you a tractor, zero turn, all kinds of stuff. And we are hitting the highway or byway not the interstate, the 146 proper. And this part right here is actually a realignment, because we could have turned right back there and went on old Route 146. And just a lot of houses up that way. Here, not too many people. Nice drive in the morning hours. Now this coming up here is the intersection of 37 and 146. We'll be turning on 37 so I can make my way home. And all right, pretty nice little drive through here. Following this truck, so I won't be driving real fast, but I'll show you a little of this drive. Go through a little town called Bunkner. There's a gravel quarry down here. Goreville, and then we hit the National Wildlife Refuge that's out here. Lots of stuff. There's some camping. There's Ferncliff State Park out here. There's a walking trail. Just a nice drive. Here's a little roadside bar and grill called the Curve Inn. We just come through the little town of Bunkner. This is an upgrade, got around to run it. And here is that lighthouse. Kind of a landmark out here on 37. Part of Eagle House Ministries. Can't see much, especially as I'm driving. It's kind of hard to film. Don't know if you'll see much of it out there. Big rock quarry here. It's been open for as long as I can remember. There it is. A lot of gravel, different sizes is made here. You can see big piles of it. Ready for use. Shawnee Stone. There's a truck loaded with gravel now. Alright, I got a little ferry there. A couple of them big trucks come out. We're almost to 37 and 148 junction. I'll go up 148. That's the way I go home. .37 cuts off here. You see somebody up there in front of me. They were taking a boat to the Lake of Egypt. Yeah, Lake of Egypt has got lots of boats. There's people live right there on the lake or right next to the lake. So you got 37, and then here's Interstate 57 coming up. And over here to your left, that's a big truck stop they put in. Road Ranger truck stop, right off of 57. We're not too far from home now. And I think you've seen this section I'm getting ready to come up to. Nice, beautiful area. As you get off the interstate, we're coming into the National Wildlife Reserve area. There's a lot of road construction going on different sections of southern Illinois. So lots of gravel trucks are out and about. You can see off in the distance just how pretty it is. If you're ever running through southern Illinois, come down 148 to Energy, Illinois. They got the Polar Whip, which is quite the little hamburger shop. Nice hamburgers. They got a menu of some wild stuff. Of course, you see Wimpy. They call them the Wimpy burgers. But yeah, Nestler's Polar Whip right here in Energy, Illinois. You get a chance, come down and see it.